Ahoy there, Mythgard fans. I'm Dead Broke Nerd, and I'm really excited to be bringing you my first homebrew list. Yes, that is correct. Now, by homebrew, I mean a list that I kind of created, and yeah, it ended up a little bit similar to other established decks, but it's different enough that I feel like you guys might get a kick out of this. So a little bit of context here. I was recently accepted into the Mythgard Partner Program, which is a really awesome program that Rhino has to help out content creators by giving us pack codes and stuff to grow our community around Mythgard, as well as hooking us up with a 100 pack code just for us so we can grow our collection and, of course, be able to showcase more decks and synergies and cards and stuff like that for you guys. They also allow us to have a monthly Q&A with the devs so we can voice our thoughts on the game and on the direction that the devs are taking. So really cool program. If you are a content creator interested in getting into Mythgard, I can tell you, if you put in that work, it will certainly be rewarded, and I know the Rhino devs are just really excited to see people enjoying and loving their game. So think about looking into that if you are a content creator for Mythgard. So I opened my 100 packs and got a bunch of really, really cool stuff. And the one thing that interested me probably the most was this card, Tangleskein or Tangleskein. I'm not sure how to say that. We'll just call it Tangleskein. But what it does is it's a 7/7 for 7 with Deadly, and then it gives you 2 Goliath webbed enchantments to put in your hand and buffs all your spider minions by +1/+1. Now this is kind of an unnecessary card in the deck that we're playing it in. But we went ahead and said, you know what, we're going to build around spiders anyways. Now, the Goliath's Web is really cool and very integral to our game plan because it summons a Goliath spider in that lane in which you put the enchantment, and then that lane will give the occupying minion deadly, so anytime it deals a point of damage, it will kill the creature that it damages. And then anyone in the opposing 3 lanes that aren't spiders, and that's most of the time, they will have Agile and Alpha Strike suppressed, and so they really are going to be forced to go through whatever creature is occupying this enchantment. So then we said, all right, well, we want to play up the spider synergy, right? So we went ahead and grabbed the Venomfang Mutants for our 2-drop kind of on-curve play. Venomfang Mutant is really, really cool because it operates with the Blight. Whenever it deals combat damage to something, it blights 1. So it's really like a 2/3 that trades, in terms of the damage it deals. 2/3 for 2 effectively when trading, but it also keeps that blight over time. Eventually, it's going to kill that creature, right? Very cool. Gets around a lot of different kinds of things because eventually that blight is going to knock that creature out. We also play the Dreamweaver, mostly because it's a 3/4 for 3 with only 1 yellow gem requirement to drop. So, it's going to be it's not really going to screw you over on your mana requirements, but, it's not necessary either. You could easily put a Yahui in, which is just a bonkers card on enchantments. We're probably going to eventually put those in, but for now, we really wanted to play up the spiders. And then, of course, we're running 2 standard Goliath webs, so we can make lots of webs. That's pretty much it. So that's the spider synergy. Of course, it's not necessary to play this list. This list is going to look very similar to a lot of blue-yellow enchantment lists because it's running very similar ideas. But we really want to capitalize on that. And because we're capitalizing on that, we're really running all 3 Poxbringers, mostly because although this is an amazing card on its own, it's even better because it rushes onto our Goliath's Web and then it gets deadly. It doesn't even need the Blight if it's just going to kill them instantly. So it's a nice little 1-2 punch with our Poxbringer. That's one of my favorite little combos in here. Now, we're running a pretty standard kind of blue enchantment shenanigans, right, with Earth Slide. That's where the Spiderslide comes in. You make these big old webs, and then you Earth Slide, and you get 4/4 elementals now with Deadly and now suppressing Agile and Alpha Strike. Pretty darn good. So that's where our Spiderslide title comes in. I'm running a couple mythics in here that you probably don't need to run. The Bristling Necklace and Loki's Veil. They're good. I have a cool play with Loki's Veil in one of the games that I'm going to show you guys, but it isn't necessary. Same with our Tangleskein, Sapo, and Twin Blank, although they are definitely really, really strong. So if you have them, slap them in there. You could also put things like Bragi or Magnus Thorson in here. There's plenty of mythics that can work their way in here. Basically just creatures that are, high impact, high value. That's about it. I'm not going to get into too much of the details. You guys will see how this deck operates. The last thing I want to mention is that we're using the Rainbow's End path in order to capitalize on our enchantments. At the end of our turn, if the top deck is enchantment, it comes into our hand. And then, of course, I can replace enchantments with other enchantments, which is another really cool, like, minor thing that occasionally comes up in a really interesting way that adds a lot of complexity. Finally, we're running Reconstruct. That's pretty standard with enchantments because 1/1s are no longer 1/1s when they're on a giant stairway. Or 1/1s can trade with anything when they're on a Goliath's web. You can see where I'm going with this. Anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoy the Spiderslide deck. I'm going to show you some games in just a second. If you enjoy them, please like the video. Helps me out a lot. Same with subscribing if you haven't already. It's one of the best ways to support my channel and the content that I make, just to help spread my influence across the realms, if you will. But yeah, guys, if you have any thoughts or ideas, comments, or decks you want to see me play, go ahead and put them down in the comments below, and I'm happy to take a look. Alright guys, hope you have fun with the Spiderslide.
Yahui's amazing. I'm guessing it would be even better on Goliath's web. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fit that guy in. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cut yet. I was thinking that the 3-drop Spoders maybe aren't amazing. Dante Beowulf T! Thank you so much for the follow. Ahoy there! And welcome to the Dead Broke Nerd. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, everyone knows you drink a cold beverage at noon. I've got a beer in there too, but I got work later, so. Hello, hello, Necro Zansatsu. Okay, so we're gonna dump a giant's stairway. That's pretty easy. That's a pretty easy mulligan there. Oh yeah, hey, no problem. Thank you, Dante. All right, comes back to us. Well, we're gonna put the demolition speedway down. We'll just go ahead and dump the other giant stairway. We're just not gonna need them for a while. We'll put the speedway down. Let's see, where do we want to put the speedway? What is my opponent burned blue? Playing Journey. It's gonna be probably all over the board. I mean, I figure we probably want to control one of the sides. So we'll put speedway left aligned here. And we'll pass. All right, so next turn we've got our choice of 3-drop between the Dreamweaver and the Poxbringer. Okay. Okay, all right, no problem. That's all right. The Poxbringers are going to be really nice on the Speedway because it'll just be bigger, deal with bigger things, tailroot worms, etc. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to burn this Venomfang Mutant. Next turn is turn 4. We don't really have anything. Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll start with the Dreamweaver. So we haven't drawn a enchantment off this Rainbow's End so far. Too bad. It looks like our opponent has. Well, not that our opponent has gotten our Rainbow's End, but our opponent has more cards in our hand. I kind of took that 2 steps too far. I'm running out of my little donuts. What the heck? I do not like that card. Dude, that's the jerk card, you know? Good thing we can kill it. I mean, right? That gives Blight 2, Rush 1. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the card that's going to get pulled back off of Journey of Souls eventually. We'll burn Loki's Veil. Ooh, or would we rather... No, we want to burn Loki's Veil. Poxbringer is super good. Plus, maybe we'll pull that... Nope. I keep saying, that's a problem with Rainbow's End. I keep saying, oh man, maybe we'll get it. Oh, we didn't get a free card. Ravine Guardian, all right. That's going to be a 5 whatever coster. Sword Tank. Looking good. I like this card a lot. So I could run this in. It'll die. I could also Poxbringer kill here. Fortunately, that gets rid of our Poxbringers. We love this guy. I could also Brainstorm, look for something to, well, really look for something to burn, and then play, what, a 2-drop? That's not that great. Throw in some Divination for more reliable free draws. There's no Divination in these colors. Really? Not. I thought there was one in blue. Maybe I'm wrong. probably am wrong. If you're saying that there isn't, then there isn't. Do we want to kill this Ravine Guardian? Or do we just take the trade? We've got Misanthropia over the next couple turns. I think we just take the trade, and we want to Brainstorm here. Like, if my opponent builds a board that's particularly scary... And look, we picked up a 2-drop. Even better. Even better. We'll burn the Serpent's Den, and we'll play the Venomfang Mutant. That works out really nice. Red-blue control is also fun. I've seen a good amount of that. That looks pretty strong, too. That looks pretty strong, BJ. I had a great run today with Reanimator. I mean, we won like 4 or 5 games, like completely uncontested. Like, there was not... I don't think there was a... There was maybe one close game in all of it, but it wasn't like a I'm about to lose. It was just the early game was kind of contested, you know? Ugh. Let's see what he's got here. My opponent's down to 16 already. That's kind of surprising. Well, how much extra start? It gives you +7. So I start at 23. Yeah, okay.
Ahoy there, friends! Thanks for making it over halfway through the video. Did you know that spiders are only one order within the scientific class of Arachnida? Arachnida also includes ticks, mites, scorpions, and even horseshoe crabs. The first person to comment with the name of the scientific order for spiders will win a code for 3 packs of Mythgard.
Honestly, I think we wait for that for the Black Hatter to get I think we wait for the Black Hatter to get played before we Misanthropia. We don't want to Earthslide, sorry. I think we Brainstorm here. It's our second Brainstorm. It's a Goliath Web and a Twin Blanc. Both are really solid here. We burn the Earthslide. And we Reconstruct. Wait, what the heck? Oh, it's possible that this could interact with it? Is that the case? Yeah, Fire Eater is really strong, I think. We'll burn Earthslide. Next turn is turn 6. I can play Blanc if I burn one of these two. I think we'll just Reconstruct, though, in front of this. Force the Impel. This might be the one that doesn't take damage when attacking, if he's moving over. Although he moved over, maybe at a Swift. Okay, it does. So it's the one that doesn't die from the trade. Are we going to see the Black Hatter come down? If so, that's what we want to kill with either Poxbringer or a Misanthropia. I really do like holding the Misanthropia till my opponent's almost out of cards so they can't rebuild the board afterwards. Because that's kind of the thing, right? Like, if you Misanthropia, they get a chance to rebuild before you do. So you want to, I think we want to wait till they're out of question marks because of the stealth. Well, I was wondering if it really had a way to play it. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, I was like, what I mean is not way to play it, way to interact. Like, is there a stealth card that would stop me from making that attack there? If so, I haven't seen it. They're just future-proofing in case they print weird stealth units. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was wondering about that pretty heavily. All right, we're gonna go burn the Venomfang. We're going to get down the Goliath's Web here. And we're going to go Poxbringer. Kill the Shinobi. I guess I could have killed Magnus there. But I think I want the Shinobi so he doesn't take this trade, so then this trade has to happen, or he impels and moves. No, I should have put that. Well, I suppose I could have put it over here. Because he can move, but then he only does 4 damage to my face. It's awkward for my opponent one way or the other. Nah, I don't know. Future proof, so they don't have to constantly adjust the code. Yeah, that makes that's a smart way to do coding. That's a smart way to do it. Have we picked up anything off of Rainbow's End so far? No, Pinnacle Flavors. Ah! That's less good. That's less than good. What does this have? Armor 1, Overrun, Blast, Slayer, Regen, Focused. Oof. Okay. I mean, what do we even do with this? I've been waiting on this stupid Black Hatter to come down, but at this point I think I have to Misanthropia. Warded doesn't stop Blight, correct? It's not warded. Slayer 5. Focus 2. I'm taking 8. Poxspring on Speedway kills it. It'll do, but it's got armor. Well, it's only got armor 1. So 2. I thought for some reason it had armor 2. I was like, all right, great. Well, perfect. That's excellent. We will reconstruct here. No need to burn anything. Pass. We've got the Twin Blanc. God, I love this Goliath's Web, dude. This Goliath's Web is amazing. Oh, it's so good. Reconstruct with the Goliath's Web is incredible. Feng Shui Master. It blows up my Demolition Speedway. Maybe someday I'll draw my enchantments. Alright, so kill. We'll burn Misanthropia, I guess. We'll put down 1 twin.
Muere.
We'll put down the other twin.
Duerme.
And pass. There's a giant stairway. Thank you. Thank you, Rainbow's End, for giving me... For being a path that gives me something. Well, that's a pain in the butt. I suppose I could replace the Goliath's Web. Like, that's what Rainbow's End lets me do, right? I can replace, Ooh, or I could just suppress it. While occupied, enemy artifacts or enchantments with the same name as the target are suppressed. So I could suppress the Demolition Speedway. And then this gets Lurker. Not that that really matters. So I could kill that without it dying. We do have Regen. And then I can replace the Loki's Veil with the Giant Stairway, right? Because that's what it lets me do. So we do that. So we go here. Kill. Speedway. Or Giant Stairway, excuse me. Kill. Reconstruct. So I can remove that and then pass. Okay. Whew. As someone who does web design, future-proofing your code is such a lifesaver. Yeah, I mean, I think it's... I don't do coding, and I definitely... So I don't know too much about it, but it's definitely one of those things. I think it's got to require a certain level of foresight. I think that there are some companies that, like, you know, I think that's where the benefit of not being a big bureaucratic, you know, corporation like Blizzard or something like that, where, like, you know, you say, okay, we can't afford to go back and hire a bunch of people to fix it, so we have to get it right on the first try. You know what I mean? Yeah, big brain turn. Well, it felt cool. It felt really cool. Okay, is there a way to do this? Is there a way to win this turn? I don't think so. I think we'd have to sacrifice Juna. Regen, overrun. Let's see. I think we're gonna go Serpent Den. We'll go ahead and reconstruct here. We'll put Bay Many Falls over here. We're ready for an Earth Slide. I'm really surprised my opponent never tried to play that that black Hatter. Okay, that's an Immolation Cloak. That's a heck of a top deck there. It's gonna kill my Snick. We'll go ahead and Tailroot Worm on Bay Many Falls. We will reconstruct on the Goliath's Web, and we will pass. I'm liking our odds. I love this. I love the Goliath's Web. It's so satisfying. Ah, yes. We got this. And that's going to be game. Oh, wait. Tangleskein, go.